Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's fine. Okay, so we are going to do messages that you need to hear, messages not to be missed. Okay, so what we're going to do is first and foremost, let's crack on and start with Aries. Okay, so right, Aries. Let's see. What should you not miss? I don't even know how to even phrase that. What do you need to know? What is it that you really need to know? Feels like there's something that whatever it is that you guys are wanting to manifest, it looks like you're going to achieve it. So some of you, what I'm getting is that some of you could be working very, very hard. This is with work towards manifesting some sort of promotion. It feels like others, I'm seeing travel here. It feels like you guys are really, really working hard and diligently is what I'm getting towards something. It feels like with whatever this is, I see it paying off for you in quite a big way. And this is going to be, I've just remembered, let's cover the nudity. Can't have nudity on here. This is going to be a stepping stone for you moving forwards. It feels like this is good. Now for some of you, I am also getting something here about an interview. There's going to be an interview which is going to go really, really well. So I see you looking and feeling really optimistic about that. It feels like there's a new beginning of some sort on the way in for you with regards to that. So I'm seeing there's the energy of manifesting the job that you are wanting, the job that you actually love. For others of you now, it feels as if there's somebody who's going to walk into your life. I see a relationship here for yourself. It feels like you're going to meet your significant other. This could be via a friend. I feel like I keep getting the energy of you guys meeting someone via a friend, or you may both have like a mutual friend or a mutual acquaintance. So I'm seeing that coming in for you. So for those of you who've been invited to a party, then you do well to actually go. And even if you think that I can't be bothered, I can't be asked, you're going to end up going. Okay, is what I've seen. I feel like that's where you could meet this person. Now, okay, so for some of you, I'm seeing there's the energy of resigning. Okay, I'm seeing more resigning than actually retiring. So you are going to either be in a position to be able to resign from work, or you're going to hear of somebody resigning. But this is going, for some of you, I'm hearing it's going to affect you in a positive way. So it's that whole thing, isn't it? I suppose somebody leaves, but on the back of them deciding to go and to leave, it's going to be beneficial for you. Right, okay, so that's what I've got with that. Then what else do we have? So whoever this relates to with regards to love, it looks like somebody's woken up to the connection between the two of you. It feels like someone's had an awakening, and look, out of nowhere you may receive a message from this person. It feels like it's going to come in very quick and fast. So it feels as if like you guys are not even expecting it. You're certainly not prepared for it, and you will be feeling quite taken back and shocked by this person's actions and intentions. For a lot of you, you may not even believe it, because you'll sort of think, well, why now? You know, you haven't bothered all of this time. Why do you even care now? But it feels as if like this person has actually decided to wake the hell up and woken up to the connection between the two of you rather than avoiding it, is what I'm getting. Right, now, what else have we got? Lastly, we have, guys, realize you have all the qualities to be a leader. So you have what it takes to be a leader. Don't be a follower, be a leader and lead the way. Okay, take charge, lead the way, with whatever that means for you. So that is what I have for Aries at this moment. Right, now, so that's Aries. Now we're going to go on to Taurus. Right, bear with me. I'm going to like put cards away and all of that. Actually, it might make sense to put them in a row. Bear with us. Gonna have to wait a second. Right, okay, so that's what I've got for Aries. Now, so we're on Taurus. And did she do the timestamp? No, but at least I've remembered in the nick of time. So, Taurus, you guys are, let's go 5:45 for Taurus. 5:45. Thank God. I hate when I forget the timestamps. Right, anyway, so Taurus, messages not to be missed. There's a relationship, okay? I just see this the way that this sort of like showed itself. It feels like there's a relationship basically here for you guys. I'm seeing a relationship. It feels as if like this is something that's planned, so that could be someone setting you up. Feels like there may be a date, but I'm seeing you guys are going to be in a relationship very soon, if not already. Right, anyway. Right, so Taurus, my darling. What have we got for Taurus? Okay, so for those of you who are trying to build up your money and career, I feel like things are going to be moving forwards and going from strength to strength. It feels as if, though, there's a situation for some of you here where it feels like you need to communicate. There needs to be there needs to be clearer lines of communication, because it feels as if things feel quite murky for some of you with regards to some form of communication. Also, what I am also seeing is there's something. Oh, Laura, all right, my girl. Hello. Also, what I'm seeing here is so there needs to be clearer lines with regards to communication. But for those of you where this could relate to love, it feels as if there's something here to do with an ex. Okay, that is not clear. Something's being hidden, and it feels like you guys need to look into this a lot more, because I feel that with what you guys feel the setup is, it isn't what you may think. So I don't know. Ask a whole lot of questions, and then you will get your answers. That's very, very specific. For some of you, I'm seeing there's something here to do with work, career, and a job. But it feels like before you sign your signature on that dotted line, make sure that it is what it says it is. Okay, you want it to do what it says on the tin. Okay, I hate when my cards keep coming out reversed, but these are oracles. Right, anyway. Right, so for some of you now, if you guys have been experiencing some sort of issue with changing of job, with feeling a bit unstable, it could be financially or not at that point where you've got a new job, this is only going to be short term. For others of you, I do see that you may end up going through that phase where you're changing jobs, and it's going to take longer than you anticipate. Does not mean literally, oh my God, I'm homeless on the streets and there is no job. Not at all, okay? So that's what I've got for you, Taurus. Now, what else have we got? Let's get a love oracle. Right, be careful. Be careful of meeting somebody who's just on a hookup vibe, and they may be saying and doing all the right things. I want a relationship, etc. And then all they're wanting to do, literally, I'm not taking both of these, that's too much. All they're wanting to do literally is hook up. So don't fall victim to that shit. Right, anyway, and message from your higher self. Right, you have many layers of truth to discover. Yeah, finally that feels like that relates to that, where it feels as if like there's a hidden truth. Something isn't what you've been told, or it could be that somebody's making out they want a relationship and only wanting to hook up. It feels a bit, things just ain't clear. I feel like you guys need to do a whole lot more research, ask a hell of a lot more questions, and don't just believe just whatever just because you're told so. Just because someone says so doesn't mean that it is that. Okay, not saying you should be paranoid, but at the same time be vigilant. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Taurus. Right, okay, so now let's move on to, who are we on? Gemini. 9. Let's go 10 because I can't be asked. 10, 1, 0, and then 0, 0. Okay, right, it's easier. Bear with me a sec. Gonna adjust something on my PC. Right, it's better. Okay, right. So anyway, Gemini. Right, so messages Messages not to be missed for Gemini. Some of you, some of you could be connecting with a Saggy. Okay, I saw Saggy fall out on the table. Well, I've got Temperance. Some of you are going to be connecting with a Sagittarius. It feels like there's a connection with someone who's a Sagittarius or got Sagittarius placements in their chart. If not, then there's a connection here for you. I see you connecting with someone. It feels quite new with whoever this is. It feels like you're going to get on like a house on fire. It's that whole thing of where you sort of feel like you've known somebody for forever and a date, and you connect really, really well. Hold on a minute, my alarm's going off. Hold on. To drink more water. Hold on. And what do? I ignore it. I'm naughty. Hold on a minute. Just silence that. Right. Anyway. Yeah, so it feels like there's a connection here. But this is going to happen out of nowhere. So you guys are going to feel really shocked because it's going to be like, bloody hell, 1 minute I was just getting on with my life. And the next, this person's walked into my life. My life has changed for the better, of course. But this comes in out of the blue for you. There's a whole relationship here for you. For others now, if you know it's definitely not the case. There is no damn relationship. Okay. And that may be now and it could come in. If you know that's definitely not ever going to happen, this could be relating to work, but I'm getting, with regards to work, I'm hearing business partnership or collaborating. It feels like there's going to be a connection or a contact who you're going to end up collaborating with suddenly out of the blue, and it feels like this is going to be a shock and a surprise, but you're going to get on really well, very much see eye to eye, and very much be on the same page, and that's going to move forwards in a really positive way. So for those of you who've been waiting for that right person to partner up with business or with whatever's going on for you with your life, it feels like there's a partnership that is coming in for you. Right, okay. Right, what's this? Some of you are going to be leaving what you are doing to go do something else, because I've got termination of employment. Don't worry, forget about that. It written job loss written in red. It doesn't literally have to mean that, but there's some sort of door closing, okay, for another door to open, to do with work and career. But it feels like this is a much needed change. It's something you should have done ages ago, but that was then and this is now, and here you are. But it feels like things are going to take a change and a turn for the better. Now, with regards to love, there's somebody who is noticing signs and synchronicities and probably has had downloads with regards to you, and there's something that's pointing them in the right direction, or they're sort of getting that vibe and feelings if you are the right person to be with and to be around. So do not be surprised if somebody out of the blue reaches out and that gives you a shock. Right, now I've got 2 cards for you that have fallen out. Let's see what this is. This is like for your messages from your higher self, basically. So first message is, your dreams are never further than you can reach. Yeah, so your dreams are never further than you can reach. And then secondly, right, we've got, what you seek is seeking you. When you rest, it will find you. Not resist. When you rest, it will find you. So what is seeking? Why can I talk? What you seek is seeking you. When you rest, it will find you. Okay, so when you stop obsessing over it, when you stop over deeping it, overthinking, then it's going to just literally come knocking at your door. It's going to come in for you. So that's what I've got for Gemini. Right, let's now move on to Cancer. We're gonna go for Cancer. Let's go 1445 for Cancer. Right, Cancer, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. Right, let's see what we've got for you. I should have cleared this really, but anyway. Right, so Cancer. What's going on for Cancer? Cancer, what have we got for you? Right, Spirit saying to shuffle again. And one more. You up, Roxy? My little dog's peeping at me from around the corner. Okay, so guys, we have communication from somebody where there may have been an ending, quite a painful one at that. So someone's going to want to reach out. It feels like that this was very relationshipy, and I saw this as well in the pre-shuffle. So there's somebody who wants to communicate after a painful ending, and but the thing is, it feels like they were bloody confused. They didn't know what they're fucking doing anyway. Whoever this person was, guys, is or was. They didn't know what they bloody wanted, to be quite honest. Look at that. Look how much bloody there's a hell of a lot of mental energy. Whoever this person was, whatever. They had somebody. We're going down the love route here. They had somebody around them. Yeah. I feel like there was third party interference, or they still were connected to somebody from the past. The typical yada 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 yada. But anyway, it feels as if they're going to come forward to explain themselves. Whether you're wanting to hear it, I don't know. Only you can answer that question. But this has been stressing them out. They've been overly consumed. There's a hell of a lot of mental energy here. This person could have even walked away and ghosted, gone missing, MIA. But it feels like they're wanting to talk. Just because they want to talk, that means you have to, up to you, your choice, you do what you want. So that's what I've got for whoever this is in relation to love. If this is not love, this could even be a friendship where somebody betrayed you and the friendship ended and you haven't spoken. You got rid of them, or they just ran off and into the distance away from you. But it feels as if someone wants to make things right, wants to have a conversation. Same scenario again, up to you whether you want to talk and sort it out, or whether you just want to tell them to F off. Entirely up to you. That it feels like this is a personal matter. It doesn't feel very work orientated, to be honest. But anyway, I'm going to pull an oracle for let's see, for work and career. Some of you are looking for a new job, and if that is the case, then I feel that there is going to be a new job coming in for you. Do make sure though, and be sure to check that you're getting full benefits of what you are truly entitled to. With regards to your job, don't get swayed by all the glitz, is what I'm hearing. But if you're looking for a job, then there is a job on the way in for you, which is brilliant. Right now, crossroads. So who was it? It feels like with regards to love, this is now somebody may have been at crossroads, not sure what to do, what bloody what option. But then don't simply no one's damn option. It's either they're in or they're out. They're with you or they're not. But anyway, for those who it applies to, it feels like there's a bit of a crossroads, not sure. Well, what way is this going? I'm not sure. Somebody was very indecisive. It could be that person, but please do not forget, even if they do decide that they're going to reach out and come back, there's a reason that this happened in the first place. And you know what they say, when someone shows you who they are first time, believe them. Okay, so that's what I've got with that. Now I want to pull for you guys, what's this, a higher self message. Okay, what have we got for you guys for Cancer higher self? Right, we have, I had this before for, who's that, Gemini. So you know, if that's in your placement, listen to that read. Right, so what we have is, what you seek is seeking you. When you rest, it will find you. Time stamp for Gemini is 10. Okay, 1000, basically 11000, basically. So that's what I've got for Cancer. That was quite like sort of short, sweet, straight to the point. Right, okay, so that's that. Now, who else is next? I think we're on Leo after Cancer. Let's see. Yep, right, so here we are, Leo. Right, so let's go 1940 for Leo. 1940. Right, wicked. Okay, so Leo, what messages do you need to know? What messages are not to be missed? What messages are not to be missed? Right, this feels very work, Leo. It feels as if there's some form of action. Yeah, it feels like there's some form of unexpected action with regards to work. It feels like there's a new beginning of some sort that's coming in for you with regards to work and career. But what's really good is it looks as if with whatever this is, because you're looking pretty happy here, this is going to really help to elevate things to do with your career. I don't know what. Hold on, I just want to see something. Yeah, some sort of action. Yeah, look, someone's going to communicate something to you. But make sure, Leo, that you don't just fall for whatever it is you want to hear. Make sure it's kosher and is what they say it is. But it feels like there's some sort of opportunity that's going to come in for you with regards to work, which is going to help to elevate things, increase things. It could be a promotion, help to move things forward. But just don't fall for, I don't know, I'm not saying that it's dodgy, because it feels like it is right, but you need to make sure it's right for you. And you know, what's right today, I don't know. Is that going to be right tomorrow, the next day, the next month, the next year, and so on? So I don't know. It feels like there's something that you just need to double check and to make sure, right? So Spirit, show me, why am I getting this in the first place? There must be a reason. Right, one or two things. Right, so for some of you, I'm going to divide this into groups. So to Group A, this is all good, it's fine. Obviously, this is your responsibility to make sure it's good and it's fun. I can just tell you what I get, what I got. Up to you what happens from that point onwards. But it feels like for Group A, it's all good, it's all fine. And then there's Group B, where there could be a boss or somebody who's a bit snidey, and it's all in the small print. Something about read the fine print, okay? Don't just read the big stuff and just think, yeah, and sign my signature, lovely, just because John said so. You need to make sure it is what they say it is, basically, yeah? So there's that, and you'll thank yourself further down the line for doing that homework. So that's what I've got for those with work. Now, it feels like some of you are going to be putting a relative into residential care, and I feel like that is going to go okay. Some of you are panicking, but you are going to find the right home for your relative, and it looks as if the care is going to be really, really good and up to standard with what you are wanting, is what I see. Also now we're going to start talking about families. I'm seeing that some of you need to put your foot down with certain relatives, because it feels as if you're being controlled. I don't know in what way. Your life, your family, you're going to know, but some of you are being manipulated, so you need to wake up to that. Okay, don't be flouncing around with your eyes closed, because it feels like there's certain things going on that you're letting slide that you shouldn't let slide, and that's not, and you're making a rod for your own back further down the line. So that's what I've got for you. Now let's have a look at what have we got here for career. Money and career. We have, right, so if you guys are overworking yourself, don't burn yourself out, because as it's nice, yeah, okay, I'm going to do overtime, but at what cost and what price is that really? It feels as if some of you are working every hour God sends, but to the point where you're not looking after yourself. Okay, so that's what Spirit's giving me. They're saying you need to stay hydrated, all the usual boring things. Make sure you're taking your vitamins, because it feels as if some of you are not looking after yourself. You're not a robot, and you can't keep going without like feeding into and looking after yourself. Okay, now let's see, I'm going to draw and pull one for love for you. Right, so some of you are caught up with somebody who's got a whole family situation going on. It feels as if somebody look, you know, you some of you are going to have partners where they've got a family from before and they're co-parenting, but there's co-parenting and there's bloody together. So, you know, up to you what you think about that. But I feel like some of you are going to end up having issues further down the line if certain things are not, I don't know, sorted out or put in place, because it feels like it's one thing having an ex, but when someone and their ex are closer than close, ultra close, then why are they not together? They might as well bloody be together. Okay, so you do not want to get caught up in that whole love triangle nonsense. Okay, so that's how it feels. It feels like, put it this way, and I always say this, it feels like on your date with this person, you should have pulled up a third chair. Put it like that. Take a look at that, otherwise you pay the price further down the line. Now, let's have a look at higher self messages for you, okay? Let's see, what's the higher self message for you? Okay, so the sacrifices you make today will be worth it. So with what with whatever is going on for you with your life, whatever you sacrifice today, it's going to be worth it for you. It's going to pay off much further down the line. Okay, there you can see that a bit more clearly. The light was blocking it a bit. So with whatever you sacrifice, you're doing the right thing, put it like that. So that's what I've got for you, Leo. Right, so I hope that resonated, hope that helped for you. Let's go on to Leo. I think, is it Virgo? I think Virgo or Libra. I think it's Virgo. Yep, there we go. Right, so we've got Virgo. Right, so what's the timestamp for Virgo? We are on, let's go 26:30. Yeah, 26:30 for Virgo. There we go. Right, Virgo. What messages are not to be missed? Oh, what messages are not to be missed? Some of you are going to go on an interview. It feels like some of you may be headhunted and called to an interview. I'm seeing, right, some of you are going to be called for an interview with work, or you could be offered a promotion or position, but some of you are going to reject something. It feels like there's some sort of offer. Yeah, you're going to reject something. I feel like you may be offered something, but feel like, well, I know that I'm worth 10 times that, so I'm not going to just accept whatever. And good on you for not settling, but it feels like you turn someone or something down. That's to do with work. Others of you, if this is love, it feels like somebody may want to come and offer you so-called commitment. Funny that word, so-called commitment. It feels it's a bit of half-assed, even though they are showing up in the right way here, but you know why you're going to say no thank you. And you may be feeling that it's not genuine and they're just wanting your attention, and they're here for a good time, not a long time. And you'd be surprised the bullshit that people will say if it means they're going to get into your knickers or your pants at the end of the day. But it feels like there's somebody who you're sort of feeling as if like they're not standing to the mark. For others of you, there's a situation that you've been in with somebody and they have been lying, because of what I'm hearing is that they haven't fessed up. So it feels like there's something that someone should be saying or should be confessing, and they're not being honest with you. So it feels like there's no way that I'm going to be bloody well getting married to you. God, you guys got stuff going. You guys have got stuff going on. Right, let's have a look at. I'm going to do a career, a money and career card, and let's see what we got for you. Oh God, look what fell out. Budget we've got, guys, and deadlines. Okay, so for those of you, some of you may very much be, yeah, look at that. Budget, deadlines fell out, yeah, and then spending. So some of you may be spending too much, or spending too much on what you shouldn't be spending on. But there's something that needs to be managed or curbed or whatever to do with spending. Okay, if you are going to stay within your budget, it feels like for a lot of you there's deadlines that you're wanting to meet also with work, and it feels like you are going to make these deadlines, but you need to keep at it. You can't just like not bother and then to expect that bloody God will provide. Okay, it's not going to happen unless you put one foot in front of the other, basically. If for those of you who are saving, it feels like you are going to be able to save the amount of money that you're wanting, but just keep a very tight budget. Okay, now let's pull a love oracle. What, who, and what? The third party, someone. Okay, some of you are involved with someone and there's someone else. Okay, this feels like this is someone else, as in like could be family who's interfering and affecting a relationship with how it progresses and moves forward. And for others, it could be an actual third party. There's a whole nother person involved. Someone's cheating, basically. Rose tinted glasses need to come off, is what Spirit is saying to me with regards to that. Take a much closer look, because if it walks like a duck and quacks like one. Right. Then we have, lastly, what's this? Right, an eclipse. What? An eclipse may hide your light, but not forever. Okay, so what's that mean? What? High soft message. So an eclipse, okay, may hide your light, but not forever. So basically your shine, your light is not maybe dimmed, but it's not going to be out or dulled forever. Okay, so that is very like get back on the horse. You fall off that horse, you get the hell back on, and you keep pushing forwards. That's what I've got for you for this week, Virgo. Right, so now let's move on to Libra. 3055 for Libra. Bear with me a second. Right. Okay, so let's see what we've got. This is quite a quick one because the girl's got things to do. But thought I'd still show up and be here. Give you guys your little messages because it helps, doesn't it? Right, okay, so Libra. Let's see, what have we got for Libra? Right, Libra, somebody is not speaking up. Yeah, someone's hiding something and it's to do with an ex. Okay, someone's not talking about something. This is love, right? Someone is not speaking up. It's to do with an ex. It's like they're keeping something very quiet and very, very much hidden. Yeah, because it feels as if like when it comes to this person or whatever this is that's going on, they do not want to speak about it or disclose anything because why? It feels as if things will come crashing down if certain things were exposed. Why is things being hidden? Because of what I bloody just said. Things coming crashing down. Shit will go west. Shit. Let me tell you this. Someone's cheating, okay? This is definitely a third party situation, and whoever it is you're dealing with, or it could even be yourself for all I know, but somebody's cheating and hiding something because there's a whole person here, okay, that someone is keeping hidden. So if you think and feel it, then usually it is it. You haven't got that feeling for no damn reason. But yeah, I've got a whole ex thing here. For some of you, it's just an ex. For others, that someone could have an ex and there's a whole other person, okay? You're not the only one. Look into that if I were you. For others of you now, let's move off that energy. We'll talk about work. It feels like there's something being kept from you at work. Now, there's somebody at your place of work who maybe is a bit envious and jealous of you. They're a lot closer to you than you think, okay? So if I were you, I'd start looking a lot more closer at who it is you trust at your place of work, because they may pose and feel and be some sort of friend, but they are the sort of person who will pull the rug from under your feet if you're not looking, okay? Because it feels as if there's something that you very well could be due. It could be some sort of pay rise, promotion or whatever, but somebody is not who they say they are. So look into that if I were you. I'll look into pulling a love oracle in a moment, but let's do career and money before that. Right, okay, so what have we got for Libra? Responsibilities. So some of you may be feeling very burdened with responsibilities at work and feeling as if the workload is bloody much too much. For those of you experiencing a lot of headaches, you need to go to doctors and have that checked out, because it feels as if like there's a lot of stress. Also with regards to work, if you're feeling overly burdened, don't take on all of the weight, especially when you're not paid to take on all of this responsibility. Time to put your foot down and assert some healthy boundaries, okay? No matter who that's with. Right, okay, now, so love, let's call a love oracle. Somebody is at a crossroads and they're not sure what to do. Oh, choice A or B. Don't sit there and be no one's damn choice, okay? Like we're at some sort of bloody pick and mix center where they pick and choose what they want from what they don't want. But somebody is indecisive. Now, someone's only going to mess you about if you sit and entertain someone who's a messer. There's so many people, oh God, they're not making their mind up. Are they going to pick me or not? Why are you sat there like you're a muppet or something, waiting for someone to choose you? Choose yourself and tell them bye-bye, ta-ta. Not going to sit and wait to be picked. Okay? like whether you're homing a dog or something here. Now, let's have a look at higher self message for you. Right, so we have, oh, I have this already. I don't know what sign it was for. It could have been who? Cancer, Leo, Virgo, I think. Right, so we have an eclipse may hide your light, but not forever. So an eclipse may hide your light, okay, that makes you shine bright, but it's not going to dull you forever. So that whole thing, get back on that horse. If you've fallen off, you get the hell back on that horse and you continue, okay? So that's what I've got for Libra. There we go. Right, okay, so hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope that resonated for you. Hope that gave you like some clarity. Like, let's move on to Scorpio. Right, 3630 for Scorpio. I am smashing it on timing at the moment anyway. Right, so what have we got for Scorpio? Scorpio. What messages are not to be missed? Looks as if some of you are going to be doing home renovations. If there may be changes going on in and around the home for you, it feels like you're wanting to make things just a lot more stable and a lot more secure for yourselves with your life. Also, I'm seeing a lot of you are going to be saving or working on building up your savings and your security, it looks like. So it looks like things are progressing and moving forwards for you in a really, really good way. What Spirit is saying though is to, if there's something you're wanting to do, something you're wanting to achieve, stick with it, stay focused on it. Don't sort of do one thing, right? Then forget about that, then deviate onto the other. Because if you're spread too thinly, then you've got your finger in too many pies, and then really you're not achieving anything. You're spread much too thinly, basically. Is what I'm getting. It feels like also now, so for some of you, I do see, it feels like there's some sort of move, because I see boxes have been moved, shifted and packed away. So some of you have just moved, or you are going to be moving. Some of you are seeing on your own moving, others are moving with a partner, I see. But I see you feeling really happy on an emotional level, that is, and feeling just like things are a hell of a lot more stable and secure. Some of you are going to receive a message, it looks like here, where you're going to be offered some sort of promotion to do with work, it feels like, but I don't know, because it feels like it may be at a bit of a distance. So that's something that you're going to need to really like weigh up your pros and cons as to whether you're willing to do the distance and to travel. But it feels like there's a good opportunity that's going to be offered here for you with regards to work, that is. I am seeing, it feels like some of you are going to be taking a bit of quiet time out for yourself. It feels as if, like, I'm not saying you're going to cut everyone off, but you may be isolating yourself from certain people, places and things, because it feels as if like you're wanting to, I don't know, just have things more stable in your life, but you feel that you can only do that by sort of cutting yourself off in a way, or distancing, for a more polite word, distancing yourself from certain people, places and things. Oh, bloody hell. Right, for those of you who are wanting a loan, that fell out on the table, it will be approved. So it feels like you guys may very well maybe not literally apply for a loan, you may apply for something, but if it looks as if with whatever it is that you're going to apply for, it's going to be like given to you. You're getting a yes. It is going to be approved, basically. Right, that fell out, so let's do another for you. Right, okay, so we've got something here to do with spending too much, overspending. So just be mindful of like how much you are spending, and am I buying it because I really need it, or just buying it because I want it? Okay, so there's something here to do with watching and making sure that you're not over spending. Right now, when we are looking at love, Love and relationships. I am getting the energy with love and relationships that like someone's a bit lazy, because I've started to feel a bit like a little bit lazy. So some of you may be dating someone, or you're with someone, you're feeling like they're a bit lazy for some reason in their energy. I've just seen 4040 on the clock, 4040. Google that. There's a message for someone with that. Oh, look at this. Somebody, love life, Scorpio. It looks like there's something here about a wedding here. I'm seeing that's really nice. Look at that. So it feels like, oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. Oh, it's gone. I feel like somebody's going to want to, either yourself or I don't know, whoever it is you're with. Some of you are going to be getting married, it looks like, or if not married, it's going to be a proposal that's offered to you. This looks really good. This is really, really nice. So congratulations in advance to you. But it looks like some of you are getting married. Very, very nice. This is looking really good. I'm liking this right now. For those of you where it's like ain't no rain here, let's have a look what else we've got. Okay, so oh, what's that? Something fell down. Oh, right. Got different things here. Bloody hell. Some of you going through legal matters, so that could even be a divorce from your person. So you could be married and getting a bloody divorce. Hold on. Something's fallen. Ugh. And then we have regret. This could be the same situation, or it could be something different. Someone's got regrets and they regret cocking the relationship up, basically. Okay, so if you're split from an ex, they've got regrets. Okay, or it could be you who's messed things up, Scorpio, and you've got bloody regrets, but someone's got regrets. And then we have here something about legal matters. So we've got legal matters, justice, divorce, okay, and judgment. So there's something legal going on. Okay, so that's what I've got there for you with love. Now, we want a higher self message for you before I close off and then move on to Sag. So we have, dropped all the cards. So somebody's feeling very nervous. Let's pick those up and start again. Bear with me. Bear with. Right, I've got all of those. Right, let's do that again. Right, so high self message for Scorpio. Ooh, got two come out. So we have, okay, firstly, when you bond with someone in spirit, you both become a greater force for good. When you bond with someone in spirit, you both become a greater force for good. That feels like when you really connect with somebody, when you connect with someone on an energetic level, it feels as if like things flourish a lot more and they elevate more in a good and positive way. That's how I decode that. Then we have another one. Look for the signs that will guide you to the destiny you have known all along. Okay, so look out for your signs, your synchronicities, and believe in yourself. Believe in what you feel. Believe in what you see. Don't question yourself. I'm not saying to be stupid and make reckless decisions, but believe in yourself and trust in yourself. Okay, that's a key factor there. So that is what I have for you, Scorpio. We will now move on to Sag. Hope that helped. Right, okay, so Sagittarius. Right, so let's go 4424. 4424 on the clock, timestamp wise. 4424. Right. Okay, so Sag. Right, so what messages are not to be missed? Let's see. Okay, so I'm seeing for some of you, you're going to have a decision to make with regards to work and career. But for some of you, you're not too sure where that road's going to lead to. So it feels like there's a decision Like, what path do I choose? Do I choose A or do I choose B? It feels like you're taking the time to really think and contemplate on where things are heading and going for you. So some of you may feel a bit at a crossroads. Right, okay, so yeah, it feels like you're taking the time to really think things over, think things through, so that you can achieve exactly what it is you are wanting. It feels like you're not wanting to make any errors, no cock-ups, no mistakes. I'm wanting, I know what I'm wanting, but I need to work out the best way to go about it. But it feels like you may be a bit like, not stuck, but it's like you're not sure. I just want to see why you're not sure. Why is it that you're not sure? But I feel like you're going to get there. You get there. You manifest whatever it is you're wanting. Right, okay. It feels like you're really wanting to make sure that you are investing and not wasting your time, basically. But I see you getting exactly what it is that you are wanting. So with whatever this relates to, so this feels like this is just your life in general. For some of you, if this is work. Oh, sorry. Feeling tired. Some of you are not getting enough sleep because I'm yawning. If this is to do with work, it feels like there's going to be a choice between two positions. Okay, two positions, two jobs. You're not sure what's the best thing to do. Like, what's the best way to go with regards to what job do I pick? And you may feel a bit like, oh God, I feel a bit stuck. But then you weigh your pros and your cons and you make your choice and your decision. It feels like it's the right thing. Some of you are leaving a job and you don't know how you're going to tell your employer that you're moving on, because my throat feels funny, like it's closing up a bit. So it feels like some of you are not speaking up properly in the way that you should. Just say it as it is and let them know. And you've got to make this choice and decision for yourself and think for yourself and with what benefits you for yourself. See, if for those of you who can hear blue barking, that's blue confirming, that what I'm saying is right. Right, so that's what we've got with work and career. But it feels like you're gonna you're going to make the right choices and decisions. Use your intuition, because I keep being drawn to like the infinity symbol. Use your third eye, use your intuition, use your gut. It's there for a reason. So that's what I've got with that. But this looks like you're making good choices, good decisions. It feels like love. If this is for love for some of you, it feels like you're taking the time as to who and what you invest your time, your energies, your efforts into. And it feels like this is relationship. It feels like you are manifesting exactly what you are wanting. You're not sort of like diving in head first. You're taking the time to make sure that this is truly right for you. Well, I'm going to pull a money and a career card right over time. So some of you may be overworking yourself. Just be mindful, like whilst overtime is good, but you don't want it to the point where this will have a negative way. Okay, so just please be mindful to make sure you're not over exerting yourself in an unhealthy way. Okay, it's all about having a healthy balance of everything. Right, now love oracle, let's see what we've got here. Okay, so love oracle. Someone has a spiritual awakening about the connection with you guys. So there may be someone who you've been dealing with, or you've had a history of a past with, and they were very, 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 I don't know, dismissive is what I've got. Dismissive, very stubborn, didn't want to see things for what it was. But it feels like now they're waking up. But I don't know whether they've woken up too little, too late. That's up to them. I don't know. Only you can make that choice and decision. But it feels like someone's having a spiritual awakening. I do feel like this person is going to make contact with you. Like I say, it's entirely up to you as to whether you choose to entertain them or not. Maybe a bit too little, too late. Let's pull a higher self message for you. Right, okay, so higher self-wise, we have life isn't a sprint, it's a long race, and you're not in it just to win, okay? So be patient with yourself and realize, life is not, it's a sprint, it's not a race, okay? You're not racing just to win, to get to the finish line. So that is what I have. So take the time Take it easy, take the time, and be patient with your self, Saggy. That's what I have for you. Hope that resonates. Hope that helps. Right now, let's move on to Capricorn. 50-30, let's do for Cappy. Right, okay, so Capricorn, what do we have for you? What messages are not to be missed? What messages are not to be missed for Cappy? Okay, so we have some of you going to be moving home. Feels like wherever it is, there's a lot of like greenery, a lot of plants, a lot of flowers. So you guys have got your work cut out, but in a nice way. This is going to be really good and a real good change for you. I'm sensing like countryside vibes. It feels like the air is clearer, a lot cleaner. And I am seeing also for some of you, there's going to be marriage. Okay, but you guys are going to be moving away and relocating. So you're moving somewhere quite far away from where you are currently located. For those of you where it's not, there's no love, there's no marriage, nothing like that. If it's to do with work, it feels like you're relocating with work and you may end up traveling overseas. It feels like you're looking quite busy. There's a lot of things that you guys need to juggle, get things that you need to get together and get sorted, it feels like. But it feels like this is something that's been long awaited, and yeah, the time's here, the time has come, the time is now, and it feels like you are moving and forward. Guys, Google 5151 on the clock is what I'm being told. Now, for work, money, career, some of you are going to be changing. It could be jobs, because I'm seeing a background check being done and you are going to attain something brilliant. New assets, that could be car, house, property. Could even be a job. It feels like there's something you guys are leveling up on. It's like you're getting something, but there's like your standard checks and things that are being run. This is looking very good. It looks like you guys you've got a lot going on. Some of you have had to walk away from heartbreak or walk away from someone which is causing heartbreak, because we have surrender, okay, let go and release, and then we've got heartbreak, betrayal, grief, disappointment, and hurt. So you guys, some of you are letting go of somebody who has been no good basically in your life, but now you're waking up to it. Okay, and one more for the road. Toxic relationship. Yeah, you're doing the right thing. It might hurt, but trust me, not as much as it's going to hurt if you stick with the bullshit. Okay, so we've got toxic relationship, fighting, codependent, misunderstanding. Okay, and feeling triggered. So you are better off out of it. Choose one person and choose yourself. Right, let's have a higher self message for you, Cappy. Right, so continue to make the most of every open door, every opportunity that arises, that comes in for you. Make the most of every opportunity, every door that opens, make the most of it. Okay, seize every opportunity. That's really nice. Right, so that's what I have for. That's really short, wasn't it, Cappy? That was short and sweet. Sometimes, like, not that we long the messages out, but it is what it is, and that's it. And it's a bit of a take it or leave it. Right, okay, so that's for you, Capricorn. All the best. Okay, now on to Aquarius. Let's go 5350 for Aquarius. $53.50. $53.50. Aquarius, right? Okay, so what messages are not to be missed for Aquarius? Right, okay, right. So going to give you a heads up. There's somebody you're going to end up having an argument with, and with whatever this is, it feels like it could create a lot of distance between the two of you. But then I do see there's an exchange of messages moving back and forth. Oh, I don't know. This could relate. This is going to be different for everyone. It could be relate in relation to your personal life. It could be someone pisses you off at work and there's a disagreement. It could be even be a relationship, but there is some sort of conflict. And there's a lot of communication, but it feels like it's on the way to nowhere. It feels like people are being very petty with whatever this is, and someone may be trying to negate something and get something that to move and be their own way, basically. somebody is closed off. Oh, and then it looks like it's gonna, right, okay, it looks like it's gonna go down the road of someone may get a bit bitchy, a bit catty. Do I see a resolution to this? I'm not so sure. It doesn't look like it, but it may come to the point, if it hasn't happened already, where you sort of think, sod this, I'm walking away from this. I don't care enough anymore. I'm done. I'm finished. I'm over it. It feels like. God, that was quite straight to the point. Right, now we have growth for you for money and career. So it feels like there's some sort of growth, increased growth. It could be promotion, things elevating, upwards, moving forwards in a good and positive way. So there's some form of growth that is here for you guys. So keep pushing, keep moving forwards, because it's on the way in. For some of you also, I'm seeing that you're going to be saving, holding on to money a lot more and saving just to secure your life, secure your future. Right, now I want to take a love oracle. Apply the messages to whatever your situation is for your life, okay? Right, okay, so we have, some of you are going to be going out on a date. It feels as if somebody is going to be asking you out on a date, which is quite nice, actually. You look, the energy is something worth investing your time in. You know, go with it. If your gut tell feels good about it, go with it. You know what? You may very well be surprised as to where that ends up and where that goes. Right, okay. We have, right, as your higher self message, you aren't done, you are just getting started, okay? So you are not, things are not over, things are not done, you are only just getting started, okay? So buckle up and get ready. This is nice, okay? So it feels like there's some sort of shift and changes coming in for you guys. This is good. Keep it moving and keep doing what you are doing. Right, so that's what I have for you guys. And don't lose sleep over whoever it is that there's all of that conflict with. Do you know what I mean? If they're not big enough and ugly enough to bloody well apologise, own their shit and say sorry, why are you losing any sleep? Because they're not losing any sleep over doing you wrong. Right, anyway, let's move on to who's last? Pisces. 5757. Please Google that. Angel number 5757, Pisces. Okay. Right, 5757. Let's see what we've got for you. Right, so Pisces, what messages are not to be missed? What's not to be missed? You guys are going to be feeling pleased with yourselves, feeling very chuffed, very happy, especially on the back of disappointment and heartbreak. Okay, it feels like some of you have really bloody well been through it, but you're going to be smiling from ear to ear on the back of what's been quite a hurtful and a painful time. Some of you are thinking of getting a vehicle, and I see this happening for you. It feels as if you're acquiring something, you're looking at it with your pride and joy. There's going to be a beginning coming in for you guys. This is really, really nice. And I see you looking and feeling really pleased. There's a new beginning for you guys to do with work and career. So it feels like personal life is going nice. Career is going to start picking up and moving forward, and you're just feeling in a much more better and brighter place. This is really good. I'm liking this for you, Pisces. This looks good. Now I want to take let's take a money and career card. This feels like it's a bit of a short one, but messages are what they are, and that's it. With work, it feels as if you may have already started somewhere or something new to do with work, but it looks as if you're feeling pleased, you're feeling comfortable, you're feeling happy. Right, now for some of you, you're gonna have big decisions to make with regards to work and career, because you may be moving on. So you could be leaving your current job to start a new job, because I see there's that whole interview energy, dressing to obviously impressed. So there's some new changes coming in, and doors are going to certainly going to start opening for you. This looks positive. This looks really, really good. Some of you going to be reunited with friends. It feels like long lost friends or family. It feels like there's an energy of reuniting, which is nice. Okay, look at that. We've got homes. We've got home, comfort, safety, belonging, and shelter. So I feel like some of you could be setting up home with somebody. That's really good. To do with relationships. Sorry, guys, that is relationship and love. Then we've got travel. There's something here to do with travel also. So some of you are going to be traveling with your loved ones, as in love life wise. For others of you, you are setting boundaries with somebody and putting some distance between the two of you for whatever reasons. It feels like you're trying to set healthy boundaries with somebody, but it feels like you guys are very, very focused on yourselves, making yourself look good, feel good, and feeling happy within yourself. This is really good. I'm hearing shadow work. So some of you are currently going through, working through, or even coming out of all of that. But there's something here to do with shadow work, right? Let's give you a high self message. This is quite short and sweet, right? So we have the sacrifices you make today will be worth it. Okay, so with whatever it is you're doing or not doing or sacrificing, it's going to be worth it. It's going to prove to be very beneficial, and it's going to be worthwhile further down the line. There we go. That was quite short and sweet for you guys. That was pretty cool. Right, so that's what I have for you for this week. I hope that helped. Hope it resonated for you. Right, so I'm going to do the answer to your questions, and then that is it, literally. Right, so you guys know what you've got to do. Think of a question in your head, pick a number between 1 and 3, and then what I'll do is I'll reveal the answer for you. So right, there we go. We've got the right banner going there. Let's see what have we got. Actually, I want to do the timestamp. 102:25. 102:25. Yes, can you believe it? I have completed the whole session and I've not missed a timestamp. I hate having to go back and relook. Anyway, as you know, the timestamps will be loaded up in the description bar, the description box below, but after the live. Okay, right, anyway, answer to your question. So think of a question in your head, pick a number between 1 and 3. Something here about communicating to the universe clearly what it is you're wanting, for those who it applies to. Okay, right, answers for 1, 2, and 3. Answers for numbers 1, 2, and 3. Bloody hell. Right, hold on. It's messing about. Did you see all the cards flying out left, right, and centre? Answers for 1, 2, and 3, please. Got a side message there. I'll take that. Right, okay. We are here. Right, side note is, what's that? No. So I don't know, that flew out. Okay, so whoever that's for, whoever that relates to, yeah, a no flew out on the table. Okay, so if you feel that that was meant for you, then there's your answer. Right, for those of you who went for number 1, the answer is there's something better. There is something better. Okay, don't just go for whatever the only option is. There is something better. Hold off, because there's something better. Those of you who picked number 2, the answer is to wait. Okay, hold off and wait. And lastly, for those who went for number 3, meditation. Meditation brings answers. So as you know, meditate on it, sleep on it, think on it, meditate on it. It's going to bring you the answers that you seek. There we go. That's what I have for you for this week, guys. I hope that resonated for you. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, do take care. and I will speak to you soon. See you later. Bye.